Hello and welcome to the heart chakra. I'm trying to remember the video number. Oh my giddy aunt, I think it's video 5, okay? And this is a beautiful one today. This is actually, I filmed these all sort of out of sequence and just going with the gut, going with the intuition, going with my guidance, and I've left this one to the end, and it feels very powerful. It feels very important that I've left the best to last, okay? So the heart chakra, as you can see, is pink. The colours are sort of green and pink, okay, that represent love. And I'm filming this today on the 22nd on a new moon. And it's an extremely windy day here in the UK, and the wind energy. So if you think of this area, so whenever this area, we've got the hormone gland being the thymus gland, which is the immune system gland, which is so important at this time, okay? And then we also have the heart chakra, okay? And whenever this area is out of balance, we can get it's connected very much because it's the bridge between these 3 upper chakras and these 3 lower chakras. It can be related to some of these areas actually quite a lot. So I always find that the heart, it's like a portal, is very much connected to the womb, okay? But it also can very much be connected to your solar plexus, your confidence, okay? And how you feel about yourself and how you love yourself. But it's very much connected to the throat and speaking your truth, okay? And very much what I'm feeling today, and what I always find when it's windy is, okay, that's helping us to shift real stagnant energy, real wood energy stuff, which is liver in traditional Chinese medicine teachings. So liver, gallbladder stuff, and the meridians for the liver, gallbladder are very much around the shoulders and going right up into the neck. So I have a stiff neck, sore neck. You know, I'm opening my heart this morning, and it's just, I can feel the muscles, and it's just like popping, okay? So it's really important, to do that in the morning, okay, no matter what, and go right behind your back and just open that up, okay? The mudra there's different mudras, and I haven't mentioned them for all of them because we can get too, do we need to do that mudra or do we not? And I just, if I remember it and I feel it, and obviously, I'm giving you very short synopses of these chakras in my course or program. I go into everything in so much more detail. And the mudra for this is a beautiful flower, just opening up in your hands like that. And very much the heart, when we have been, growing up, when we have been, stuff has hurt us, situations have hurt us, whether it be in school, whether it be in family, whatever. And nothing is ever done intentionally, okay? And everything is here to help our growth. And that can be really difficult at times to accept and to forgive and to move on. But this is what's important. And remember, when you're forgiving, you can accept. You don't need to totally forgive. You're forgiven and you're releasing. Because whenever we hold on to stuff, and we very much hold on to that anger and that frustration, that resentment in the gallbladder and the liver area, in the bowel area, so this is all very much linked. And whenever we hold on to that, we're keeping the energy within us. And what we're doing is we're just saying, do you know what, that happened to me, and now I'm moving on from that because I am growing and I'm moving from that, and I'm not going to hold on to that energy. So that's not serving me, okay? So, after doing this one, if you are getting memories or different things are coming in that are a wee bit traumatic, please reach out to anybody to help support you. But very much just be aware of it, and just, like you're going to sort of rise above it all and analyze it from a bird's eye view, just to see generally if anybody is angry or has hurt you. They're very much in pain as well. And when we rise above a situation and look down at it, we can see their energy that we would never have seen before when we're on the receiving end, okay? And it's interesting because today is the 22nd, and that's a duality number, okay? And we're in the year 2020, so it's a powerful new moon, okay? And that's all about duality. It's all about looking at love and hate. It's all about looking at light and dark. It's all about looking at masculine and feminine. This is what I'm trying to do with this series. It's all about looking at intuition and logic, okay? And whenever we hold on to, very much when I'm working with people and I'm working around, the liver is where we will hold anger. So I will release anger and put in the positive, the opposite end, which is love. Whenever I'm working in the gallbladder, I'm releasing resentment and putting in forgiveness, okay? So we always want to, when we're taken away in this wind energy, the wind element is here to help us to just sit out in it, to just feel it, just getting rid of the stagnant energy that we're ready to release. Then we allow this love to come in more. And I was thinking about this morning when I was listening to Shaman Jurek, and very much all my life I've just had this open heart, and you know, I felt, you know, this world has been so harsh that I've had to just pretend to be a different person. I've had to just put this protection up. And what I'm seeing now, and he has taught me, this is when I showed him, when I was looking at him and I met him in Dublin last year, you know, he's just this love in his heart, and it's like, you know, that's okay to be like that. That's okay to be like that, because when he does that, that has given me permission to be that way, and knowing that I'm not going to get hurt. So the more of us that open our hearts, we don't need to open it fully, okay? And the more of us that open it just a little bit more and a little bit more, then the world will start to heal, and this vibration of love will start to rise, okay? So the Anahata is the Sanskrit name for this chakra, and the physical conditions related to this, if you're out of balance in this area, would be circulation, respiratory, and lymphatic, okay? So very much around the heart and the lungs. You know, even things like numb hands, cold hands and cold feet, that's circulation type area, and very much issues of, you know, it's not self-worth and lack of self-love and things like that, and you know, not being able to go with the flow, and finding change very difficult, you know, and what else, a weakened immune system, so getting coughs and colds quite a lot, things like asthma. Chronic stress can really affect this as well, and being very critical of yourself and critical of others, okay? Whenever you're balanced in this area, it's like this give and receive energy, or acceptance of self and others, moving from an I to a we, okay? Very, very important, and I feel that's what is happening in the universe, in our planet right now. Compassion for self and others. Okay, oh, the music's coming on, we must need to get into the meditation. Experience, not suppressing emotions. So very much connecting with the self, connecting with others, and your ability to feel compassion, an ability to enjoy life and resolve challenges. Turning these experiences, and this is a key thing, into wisdom, knowledge, peace and release. Everything that has happened. This has taken me a long time to do this, and all we're doing is just touching the surface and bringing it to your awareness right now. Being able to navigate change easily, okay? So the foods, I've talked about the foods in every one because I don't want to be very prescriptive, but the foods for this one would be very much a vegetarian diet, lots of green vegetables, vegan diet, very much cutting out and reducing for a period of time dairy products, sugar, yeast, things like that, okay? Eating more kale, broccoli, avocado, courgettes, anything green, okay? Green apples, limes, parsley, the herbs, okay? As I say, yoga, you know, the cobra pose, camel pose, cow, which is where you're twisting the arms, reaching up and just opening that heart. Or just simply just stretching back and opening this area. The essential oils, rose, and we've got the roses, we've got Mary Magdalene with us today. The rose is connected very much to the heart. Lang Ylang is the oil for the inner child. Jasmine is the oil for the divine feminine. Bergamot is the oil for self-assurance and for hormone balance. Neroli is just a beautiful oil for self-love, one of my favourites. Affirmations, so tapping this area when you're doing the affirmations would be important if you suffer headaches, so moving this energy down with the breath. But tapping the heart. I'm free to love and be loved. I'm free to love and be loved. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Just repeating that over and over. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then I'm going to do the meditation now. And just get yourself nice and comfortable. And then keep your eyes closed at the end. And I will bring in some journal prompts and I'll pop them in under the video as well. And I'm going to give a to-do list today of some things you can do for self-care. Okay. You're holding it for a second, and then you're breathing out deeply for 6, and you're allowing that energy in your mind's eye to come down your body and out through the soles of your feet to connect heaven and earth. And I want you to visualize this beautiful cord of energy from heaven going right down your spine, right through your tailbone, going deep into earth, and visualizing this beautiful anchor. And you can have your arms and your hands facing upwards. You can be sitting cross-legged, sitting on your knees, or lying down, or in a bath, or just standing. Just feel the vibration of the sound of the music, if you can hear the wind, possibly not. Just take note of all the senses that you have. Visualize your heart spinning, this beautiful spinning wheel. It's like a pink and green spinning, and there's a bit of black gunk in there as well. And just see it spinning. Chakra means wheel. And this is the place where the soul enters. I sometimes find when I have to make a decision, I will place my hand on my heart and make a decision from there and go with the first thing comes into my head. If you have decisions to make sure they're heart-centered. And just breathing in through the head and following the breath down the face, the jawline, soften every muscle, every joint, down into the heart. And I'm just visualizing this beautiful butterfly. The thymus gland is like a butterfly. And the butterfly represents transformation. To enjoy the moment of flying and the moment of air. The chakra is connected to the air element, of just feeling the air around us, feeling the words freedom as we feel ourselves being lifted up into the air as we fly, whether we're a butterfly or a bird, an angel, doesn't matter. I want you to feel these beautiful wings as support coming out from your shoulder blades, lifting you up. And I want you to look down at your life from up here. How does it look? Is there anything that you would like to change? Is there anything that you're seeing now for the first time that's making sense to you? Anything that you have been struggling to make a decision on, and you're like, I see it now. Don't make sense of it from your logical brain. Just trust the place of intuition. I know what I need to do. Or just simply sit in the awareness. And I'm seeing this as this beautiful butterfly, and there's a rose, and this is the rose in our hearts, but we're landing on this rose like a butterfly. I'm also seeing a bumblebee, and I'm also seeing a wasp. And the bumblebee and the wasp very much represent duality. The bumblebee, the queen, and the wasp, it's like the pure relation, when really the wasp is here to teach us so much about the sting, the duality. And we need to love both. And I want you to visualize now, we're in your heart, this beautiful rose. I'm actually seeing roses. If you visualize a violet rose in your crown, an indigo rose in your third eye, and there's droplets in that, a turquoise rose in your throat chakra, and this beautiful big pink rose in your heart. We've got the yellow rose in your solar plexus, and the orange rose in your sacral chakra, and this beautiful red rose at your base. And if you imagine the rose has been closed, and now it's just budding open, and there's all petals are falling away from each, but particular from the heart. And I feel that we need to give the heart one a little bit of help, just lifting the old petals away to allow the new to come in. And allow this rose to just gently open. And remember, life is happening for us and not to us. So we are cracking open sometimes like a rose. When we feel pain or we feel tears coming, surrender into it and allow them to flow. Don't stop them. We're here to relieve this energy for us. Stay with your eyes closed as I repeat the affirmations, and just really feel them going into your heart. I am free to love and be loved. I am free to love and be loved. And you can say this with me in your mind's eye, in your mind, in your head, or verbally. I am free to love and be loved. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Some questions to journal after this. Is there something in your heart that feels heavy? Is there something in your heart that feels heavy? Go into that now. What is that? Some people will see, will hear, will feel, will be shown. What is that? What am I grieving over? Is there anything I'm grieving over? Maybe the loss of the old life, it might be a loved one, maybe from the past, maybe an old relationship. How are my relationships balanced? How are my relationships balanced? And how are my relationships imbalanced? How are my relationships imbalanced? And how do I show myself love? How do I show myself love? What self-care methods do I adopt? And how do I show others love? And can I give and receive freely? Can I give and receive freely? And some self-care tips just to sit with that. We have the deep breathing, which we're doing. We can look in the mirror and just say, I love you. It's a really simple, beautiful trick. You can write a note on the mirror that just says, I love you, or I am enough. You can be reminded of that every morning. You can write it in lipstick. Funny, I'm wearing lipstick today, which I never do. You can do things like heart opening, like yoga, like Tai Chi. You can practice giving and receiving. It's beautiful when you give, your heart opens so much and you always receive something from that. That's what I'm doing in these videos. Being playful. Dancing around, being silly, listening to music, singing. Drawing with the kids, playing with the kids. Practicing in gratitude, being thankful for everything. The simple things, that we have a home, that we have health. Spending time in nature, colour green with this heart chakra, connecting with nature. Nice and gently. I want you to just visualise your closing all your chakras and coming back into the room. Or you can stay in a meditative place and journal more and answer those questions as I just pick one card. What do we need today? Oh, it's just flew out. We need Mother Earth today. Number. It says grounding and support. That's those beautiful wings that have came out from our backs. Walk out in nature today, connect with nature if you're watching this, whatever's going on today. Obviously it's the 22nd, I might not get this loaded till later. It's a windy day, stand in that wind. Or when you're watching it, if it's a sunny day, stand in that sun. Or if it's raining, allow the water, imagine the water energy coming in and cleansing your system. Put your feet deep in the earth. And what I'm being shown also is a little new sprites here, if you can see that. And it's a new moon energy. So plant new seeds. You can do this whenever you watch this. Plant new seeds of what you want your life to look like, of what you want to let go of when you look down at your life, what did you see there? What do you need to change? And allow it to come over the next few days, the next few weeks in dream state. Or just knowing